First wildfires, then flooding after heavy rainstorms. Ruidoso is now starting to let residents return home. Crews making progress with the South Fork fire, now at 31% containment. The Salt fire still at 7%, neither spreading much overnight. While several communities are calling off evacuation orders, go status still applies to several areas in Lincoln County. This includes the subdivisions of High Mesa, Lakeside Estates, Cedar Creek, Alpine Village, Barney Luck, Allen P. Askoff, Musket Ball Court, Eagle Creek Acres, Ski Run Road, and Galivan West. This also includes any other areas affected by the fire. Evacuation centers are open at ENMU's Roswell campus, as well as Capitan High School and Carrizozo High School. And the search for missing people continues. Reporter Alyssa Munoz spoke with the mayor of Ruidoso about the latest search efforts tonight.
They'll go through site by site. By that, I mean houses that were burned, leads that have come in for people that are unaccounted for, that maybe their vehicle was still in the driveway.
According to Lynn Crawford, the mayor of Ruidoso, there are 29 people missing as the search and rescue team continues in areas of Ruidoso,
which is Upper Canyon, up behind Fort Canyon, Alpine Village, Forest Heights, all the way around to in the county. Some of that's county. That goes to Alto Lake and then into the Alto area.
There is also a team focused on the water.
With the rains that we've had a lot of debris flow into the rivers. And so Eagle Creek that flows into Alto is heavily contaminated, and there's a lot of debris flow.
Crawford says there are crews cleaning out the river to prevent future problems.
The Eagle Creek area, where we have a lot of the debris flowing through, is a major area of where our water rights and where our water comes from.
As full-time residents are slowly being let back in, the mayor plans to have emergency housing for those who need it.
We have emergency housing for 500 that's being moved in right now. That'll be a complete wraparound. By that, I mean it'll provide bathroom, showers, all that stuff.
He says Red Cross will also be in town to help feed people coming back. Reporting in Ruidoso, I'm Melissa Munoz, KOAT Action 7 News.
Full-time residents are starting to be allowed back, but officials say this does not include second homeowners or tourists. According to Lincoln County, several communities near Alto are opening up. Starting yesterday, the ranches of Sontera 1, 2, and 3, Rancho Ruidoso, Valley Estates, and the Enchanted Forest areas had evacuation orders lifted. Today, Sierra Vista, Sun Valley, and Villa Madonna were reopened. Ruidoso officials sharing this map here. The village will be reopening for residents at 8 a.m. These blue areas are no entry zones. Red areas are exclusion zones, and both are closed off to residents. However, there was some confusion over when the Ruidoso Downs residents will be able to go back. Reporter Julian Paras looked into this.
Now here in Ruidoso Downs, there has been some confusion on when residents can return. The sheriff of Lincoln County in a Facebook post this morning said residents could return to Ruidoso Downs Sunday morning at 8 a.m. I talked with the emergency management team in Lincoln County who say residents can officially return to Ruidoso Downs tomorrow at 8 a.m. That's Monday. South Fork is the fire people have the most concern about because it's destroyed people's homes. So teams say they want to make sure people know what to expect.
Well, you know, residents of any city that's been affected by wildfire are going to be they're going to be comforted to see that the town itself, the village of Ruidoso, is in good shape. The downtown area looks unaffected, and it largely was. Up in the canyons, Alto, and those areas, there is significant burn damage to those areas.
The county says some people may not have heat, gas, or water in their homes, with access to other parts of Ruidoso still blocked off. Now, county officials also say there is limited access to gas stations in the area and also the internet. In Ruidoso, I'm Julian Paras, KOAT Action 7 News.
And the Ruidoso area also dealing with burn scar flooding after the storms. A viewer shared these videos to our You Local Facebook page of Eagle Creek near Alto this morning versus this afternoon. Water levels there starting to rise.